Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet this lovely layered flowers. Now since we are making two different flowers and placing them one above other, that's why these flowers are referred as layered flowers. It's very simple and easy to do, and we will be doing this flower in three simple steps. That is, first we will be making the smaller flower, then we will be working with the larger flower, and both the flowers will be worked in a different pattern sequence, and in order to complete this we will be placing the smaller flower on top of the bigger flower and sewing it along the bead to give it a nice cute appearance. So let's see how this is worked out. The materials that we need for making the flower are a 3mm crochet hook. These are the two cotton yarns that I will be using to make the flower, scissors, a thread and a needle, and few beads which we'll be using to sew in the center of the flower. So let's begin. Now first we'll be working with the small flower. For the small flower I have used this orange colored yarn. I'll be making a magic circle, and into this magic circle we'll be working the 5 petals. Now for working the first petal, work 2 chains and work 3 double crochet into the magic circle. Again work 2 chains and slip stitch inside the magic circle. So that finishes one of our petals. Now this pattern sequence will be following for 4 more petals, since our flower consists of 5 petals. So just continue working like this, working 2 chains followed by 3 double crochets. Again 2 chains and slip stitch inside the magic circle. So continue working like this till you have 5 petals inside the magic circle. So here I have worked the 5 petals. Now in order to pull up all the petals together, we will be closing this magic circle and slip stitch onto the base of the first 2 chains that we had worked. And now cut the yarn. So our small flower is done. Now I will be working with the bigger flower. Now for doing the bigger flower, again work a magic circle. And into this magic circle we will be working 5 petals, and the sequence of these petals will be quite different. For that, work 3 chains and work 4 triple crochets inside the magic circle. So here I work the 4 triple crochets, again work 3 chains and slip stitch inside the magic circle. So here we have done with one of our petals. So this pattern sequence will be following for 4 more petals. So just continue working like this till you have 5 petals inside the magic circle. So here I have done with the bigger flower. I have just worked a slip stitch onto the base of the initial 3 chains that we had worked, and tied knots on the back part and cut the yarn. Now we will be placing this smaller flower on top of this larger flower in this manner. Put a bead on the top and sew it along the center portion. Now go to the back part and tie knots. Here I have done with the layered flower. You can also make this flower a little bigger or smaller depending upon the hook size that you go for. Now these flowers I have done using 3 mm hook, and this one I have done using 3.5 mm hook. So you can see a little bit change in the size of the flowers. So that all depends upon your choice. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial really very useful as well as interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.